Users of our web application now have the ability to do 75% of CRUD. We've covered creating an item, reading items or listing them out on the home page, and updating an existing item. Let's add one more small piece of update functionality, giving the users the ability to quickly toggle an item's done status, and then give them the ability to completely delete an item. First, in the todolist.html template, let's copy the edit link and just change the URL and the button text to toggle. We'll need an almost identical URL for this in urls.py, so I'll copy the edit item URL and just change edit to toggle for the URL itself, the view, and the name. You might notice now that if we import the toggle item view, our list of imports here at the top is getting quite long, so let's change this slightly just to clean it up. Instead of importing each view individually, I'll just remove them all and change the import to from todo import views. Now I can simply add views dot in front of all the views, and everything is exactly the same, but a little less verbose. With the new URL ready, let's go create a view for it. This one won't even have a template because it's just going to toggle the item status and then redirect back to the to-do list. I'll call this view toggle item so it matches what we put in urls.py, and like the edit item view, it'll take in the request as well as the item ID the user wants to toggle. We can then use the same logic to get the item in question, change its done status to the opposite by using not, which will just flip it to the opposite of whatever it currently is, and then save the item. So this will make it so that when a user clicks toggle, our view will get the item, and if its done status is currently true, it will flip it to false, and vice versa. Finally, we'll just redirect back to the get to-do list view, and we should be all set. For the last part of CRUD, the ability to delete items, our structure will be pretty much identical to everything we've done so far. I'll start by copying the toggle item view, but instead of changing the item status and saving it, I'll simply delete the item and then redirect. Of course, we'll need a URL for this, so let's head over to urls.py and copy the toggle item URL, then change it to an appropriate URL, our new view, and an appropriate name. Lastly, in the to-do list template, we can simply add one more button to delete the item. Our users now have the ability to create, read, update, and delete items, and we've covered every part of CRUD. Moving forward, we'll talk about how to use built-in Django testing to ensure our code is always working as we expect.